Hey everybody, it is Ray's Readings and Oyuk. Welcome back to another extended reading. So we just did the first one over on Instagram, so now we're back. Don't mind me as I just try to kind of fix the setup here. I don't know, you're going to see a little bit of this, but that's okay. Sorry, we'll have futz with it, guys. I'm still getting used to the width of this new webcam, so let me just adjust some things here. Turn my little buddy, scooch myself over. All right, welcome back, everybody. So, before we get into anything today, as per usual, I'm just going to give you all a very quick explanation of my little buddy here, Oyuk. So, this is Oyuk. He is handmade by me. He was an idea that was channeled to me last year sometime in 2020 through spirit. They let me know that this little fluffy teal friend wanted to come through. He wanted to be manifested in the physical so that he could be here to encourage me to be able to speak my truth, as well as to support me on a mental, physical, emotional, spiritual level. So he is not just a stuffed animal or a prop or something that I purchased. He is very much, so much more than that. He's like this cool little dude. He's like a spirit guide channeled into this physical form that you're seeing here today. All right, guys. So that is just a very quick explanation on him. If you want to know more about him and the whole Fluffy Friends project that I've been working on for some time now, definitely head on over to my Instagram or to my Patreon. I have some things over there you can check out. Instagram has a video called Explaining My Fluffy Friends, and then some posts and some reels and things like that, where in the caption I explain everything in more detail. And then Patreon has about 4 or 5 videos over there right now, so there's a link to those things below and in my link tree, which is floating around somewhere on Instagram in my bio. Yeah, so just head on over there, check those things out if you're interested. So before we get into the singing bowl and the cards, guys, just on a more serious note, I still want to give some room, and I don't want us to forget and have it completely out of our minds everything that's going on in the Ukraine right now. It's a very horrible, horrendous situation, so I think it deserves some time and some respect. So definitely keep sending your good energy, your love, your thoughts and prayers for everybody over there right now. um, yeah, just keep sending light and love and protection over there, as those people really need it right now. They're really, really going through it. I can't even find words for everything going on over there right now. So I just want to give that some proper airtime here instead of pretending like that's not happening and everything's fine. So yeah, just remember that as you go through your day, and just count your blessings, and yeah, keep sending good energy. So from there, we're going to get into the singing bowl and joining together for some energetic cleaning, clearing, cleansing, healing, and just overall getting ourselves in the right mindset for the reading today. All right, guys, so let's do that. Alright, everybody. I hope you're all doing well out there, staying safe, staying in love as much as possible, and staying away from fear as much as possible as well. I realize that things are kind of heavy and intense right now energetically, but just do your best to kind of keep your cool, stay grounded, all that good stuff. So we're gonna be here. We're gonna have some nice little bit of time together where we take a break from everything that's going on out there, and we have a nice, cool, chill little reading. So to give you all a quick explanation on what came out in part 1, though I highly recommend that you just sit through that before watching this one, we have the Nine of Pentacles coming out in the upright position. Then we have the Sun coming out in the upright position, and then we also have the Ace of Pentacles in the upright position. So those 2 Pentacles cards added together, we do have the Ten of Pentacles present. So very positive, very abundant, prosperous energy. The overall theme, if I could summarize it in a word for the reading, is contentment. And again, we have the Sun, which is like just a fuck ton of positivity and good things, good tidings coming through for us. So very positive, very prosperous, abundant energy. We're feeling very good about our situation and where we're at right now. So I'm going to get some more cards and get some more specifics on everything, or I could drop them. And we'll see what else you need to know about the situation. So yeah, I hope you guys are really enjoying the new webcam. I can't get over it. The quality is like so much better. I know what I'm seeing here on my end ends up being a little bit clearer than what it ends up being on YouTube, but still, it's just like, it is like so much better than the built-in webcam I was using before. All right, so we have the High Priestess here. coming out in the upright position. Look at that, so beautiful and clear. But it's very, very, again, I just want to keep saying like very abundant and prosperous energy, but this is a very intuitive energy. We're very tapped into our intuition with this card and our feminine gifts. We're tapped into flow and receptivity. Our inner wisdom as well. I'm getting from this card. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get the little guidebook for the Rider-Waite Tarot just to like see any more words and meanings of this card that I might be missing. I was kind of guided to do that today for some of the other cards, and that's not something that I usually do. Yeah, getting more cards. We have the Five of Pentacles in reverse, which is very good. This is very in line with what we were talking about in the first part of this reading. And something very, very interesting, right before I started doing these readings today, I was on Instagram and I saw like a tarot meme where it was like, if you can't handle me at my Five of Pentacles, you don't deserve me at my Ten of Pentacles. So it's very interesting that we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse, showing that yes, this is a past energy, and then we do have the Ten of Pentacles present here in this reading. So, you know, again, this energy of being in a lack mentality, feeling kind of left out in the cold, feeling kind of impoverished, like you don't have enough to go around. That shit is left in the past. All right, we're not there anymore. We're not giving into that. We're not feeding into that energy. We are here in a very abundant, prosperous energy with the overall added up total of the Pentacles cards, the Ten of Pentacles here. All right. So then we have the Six of Pentacles coming out as well, which is about prosperity as well, equal give and take. You know, I'm getting a consistent flow, and I'm very drawn to this little plant here at the bottom of the card. If you can see that, okay. So almost bit my tongue there. We were kind of talking about like a spring energy, the energy of spring coming back around again in part 1 and part 2 of these readings today. And again, that's just really highlighted to me here in the Six of Pentacles card, where we do have that little fresh plant growing and blooming, and there is a highlight here on the soil that the plant is in, and that was something that I was talking about again in part 1. I might have said part 1 and part 2 earlier, but part 1, where I was talking about like there's this fertile energy, like soil that has plenty of nutrients in it, that is just ripe for growing all different kinds of things in it, and everything is just going to prosper and flourish and be very abundant. You know, like soil that is full of vitamins and things like that, nutrients for the plants and all that. So that's very good, very positive energy again. So very like prime energy to be manifesting things and putting energy into things that we want to bring forward in our lives. Again, it is an equal give and take energy. So another message I'm getting is that everything you put out there and that you give, you receive back like threefold or tenfold, whatever way you want to look at it. I always look at it tenfold because why the fuck not? So yeah, all of this energy that you're pouring out here in the Six of Pentacles into this little plant here, you are going to get that energy back tenfold. So I don't know why I'm getting like 6,000 or something. I'm seeing like 6,000. So take that how it resonates. Could be $6,000. That would be amazing. I really hope that happens for you. But I'm just getting 6,000. Maybe that's an angel number that you can look up as well. But it's just something about like the 10 and then the 6 and like that being multiplied so many times. I don't know. Very interesting. Moving on. We have the Strength card coming through. So this is a number 8 as well. 8 is about prosperity and abundance. So we have that coming through. I'm just actually going to swing back for a second, and I'm going to pull out this little tiny guidebook about the High Priestess card, because I'm like here realizing that I meant to do that and then I didn't. So I'm going to swing back to that. We'll come back to the Strength card. So some of the meanings of the High Priestess can be secrets, mystery, the future as yet unrevealed, the woman who interests, the querent, however you say that, and then if male, and then the querent if female is silence, tenacity, wisdom, and science. So definitely the wisdom I was getting, and something about the future not yet being revealed is another important message I'm getting from the guidebook around this card, is that it's like you know, the amount and the level of abundance and the prosperity that you can achieve here has not yet been revealed to you, that is something that is still unknown, but you feel it in your intuition, right? And again, all of this energy is very much here within the reading, within the cards. And although you are feeling highly, highly abundant and prosperous right now with everything that you do have going on for you, with the 9 and the 1 of the Ace of Pentacles, it's like there's more to come. There's more to see. There are more things coming through for you. So like, don't get complacent is what I'm hearing, and thinking like, okay, this is it. Like, this is as much as I'm going to get, because there is going to be more abundance, more good things outpouring. And I just noticed too here. So aside from the High Priestess, we're done with her now. We have, the transition of the 5 of Pentacles in reverse to the 6. We have that clear step up, right? And again, I'm getting this 5 of Pentacles, this like lack mentality, and feeling very impoverished and not having enough and not feeling abundant, and just lacking. Again, I'm just getting a really big emphasis on that, which is why I'm saying it again. That is like way in the past. And again, we're really here and really present with the 6 of Pentacles energy, which is all about, again, equal giving and receiving. I'm feeling like called to look in the guidebook again for this card, so just give me a second while I do that. Yeah, it's just like there's like little hidden messages within the guidebook I'm getting. So yeah, meanings to this card can be presents, gifts, gratification. Another account says attention, vigilance, and now is the accepted time, and present prosperity. Yeah, so you're definitely feeling a lot of prosperity in the present. Again, you could be having presents and gifts coming through. You could be having like unexpected blessings. I'm getting like, again, with that whole like 6,000 thing, maybe you're unexpectedly going to come into like $6,000 or something like that. I don't know. Again, take it how it resonates. I wouldn't like be dead set on that and be like, okay, like I was told in the reading I'm gonna get $6,000, so I better get, no. Take what resonates. If you do, amazing. If you don't, I didn't say 1,000% it would. Okay, don't shoot the messenger. But yeah, it's like something is going to come in. It's going to add even more abundance and value to your life. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, and I'm also getting like delayed gratification. Like, this is something that you've had to put the work and the vigilance and the yeah, there was another word from the guidebook. But you've had to put the work and the effort and the vigilance into that 6 of Pentacles to get this blessing that is coming in. That is the delayed gratification. So it is something that you've had to wait on. You have had abundance and prosperity coming through and kind of like topping you off and making you feel good and like accomplished with what you're doing. But it's like there's even more to come, and it will be something that takes some time that you do have to be patient for. But I believe you do have the strength and the resiliency to be patient with that and allow it to take its time to kind of get to you, and again, there's something about now is the accepted time. Like, now is the prime time to keep putting the energy and to keep putting the manifestation power into everything that you want to be drawing into you, into, having your focus on the abundance that you want to have in your life. Now is the present time. It's saying like that is ripe, fertile soil for like everything that you want to be drawing in right now. So that's perfect, and that's very in line with everything that I've been saying. So again, keep putting the energy into that, guys, because it will be paying off big time. You might have to be patient, but it will be well worth it. And I'm just getting something that I saw as well. It was like this post about like, if you're serious about doing this, you better be serious about this. So it's like, if you're serious about this is one line that it said if you're serious about abundance, you better be serious about delayed gratification, because it takes time to really build up like the big blessings. Like, we don't just like do something for a day or whatever and then it just like completely pays off and snaps off, and then we have everything that we've ever wanted falling in our lap, right? So be serious about delayed gratification and just know that that is part of it here. All right, so the strength card, according to this little guidebook about the Rider-Waite Tarot, it can be power, energy, action, courage, and magnanimity. I don't know what that word is. But again, yeah, it's about, putting the energy in. Again, like, be strong enough and consistent enough to keep putting the energy in, keep being patient. What is it? There's something else, and I like closed the book on myself. Where the heck did it go? I'm so sorry, guys. Yeah, put the action in, have the courage to stick with it, and be okay with the delayed gratification, be okay with things taking more time than you would maybe hope or want them to come to you, because it will come. It is a brewing, it's a brewing in the background. All right. Yeah, so then again, so all of this positivity, all of this prosperity is here for you. The abundance is coming, it's on its way. But we do have a couple things here that we're working to let go, right? So we do have the Two of Swords energy in reverse. So again, this is the energy of being resistant, being closed off, but it's in reverse. So that's something that we're moving away from. We're allowing ourselves to be open to receive now, instead of being like, no, I won't accept this. Like I'm so closed off, and um, just not leaving yourself open for things to come through. And again, that's a big message here with these Six of Pentacles as well, is that it has to be an equal give and take. You have to be open to giving, and you have to be open to receiving. And in the Two of Swords energy, if that were upright, that is we're not open to anything. We don't want anything coming in, and we don't want anything going out. So that's good that that's in reverse. We've put that to the side because we want to be able to give so that we can get back, right? And give not just for the purpose of getting back as well, right? And I think you are doing that, but that's very good that you've moved through that energy and you're not just completely closing yourself off, self-sabotaging and blocking yourself from the good things that are going to and have been coming in for you, right? And then another thing we need to get rid of, or not get rid of, but like work through and move through, is we have the Five of Cups here. So this is kind of a grief card. This is looking at and focusing on the things that have been and are no longer in our lives now, and like kind of putting too much attention into that. Now, it's always good to feel your feelings. You've got to hold space for your feelings and your emotions, especially the difficult ones. You have to give them their chance to be felt through. You have to be present with them, and give them that space. You can't just bypass through that, but you have to learn when it is time to truly let go of it, and be able to recognize when you're holding on to something for too long, to the point that is not productive to you anymore. All right. So in this Five of Cups energy, this is like kind of holding on to something for too long. This is like being unwilling to let it go. So you have to release and you have to let it go. And it's funny that this is coming around full circle, because there was one of these cards. I was going to bring up the law of detachment, the law, basically, learning to be able to let things go and make your peace with it, and not attach yourself anxiously to outcomes and things like that. So allow yourself the grace of that with this energy coming out again here, is allow yourself to let go and be freed, and not like weighed down by your expectations and your anxiety of like, oh my god, like I want this thing to come exactly like this at exactly this time, and like then you're getting all anxious and like spiraling out of control mentally, because the thing isn't coming when you want it to, and it's not coming how you expect it to. Because if you're in that energy, and again, if you're in that Two of Swords energy of being closed off and being not open-minded, you're going to block yourself from having good things coming in for you, right? Because if you're so dead set on, no, this must come at this time and it must look exactly like this, when something comes around that's actually better for your highest good, you're going to block it off and you're going to deny it, because you're like, okay, well, that's not what I was waiting for, because you're so dead set and so attached to those expectations. So you have to let that go, and you have to let the grief go. The law of detachment really talks about how like nothing in this life is permanent, right? And it's very, very true. So again, there's no use to like clinging on to things for dear life that are so impermanent, right? Things come and go, people come and go, money comes and goes. So don't get so attached to it where you're putting too much importance in things outside of you and making it like something to keep you going. All right, I'm gonna get one more card and then I'm going to wrap it up. Just see like hopefully a more positive message than the Five of Cups. And the Five of Cups isn't inherently bad. It's just like you got some things to kind of work through and kind of process there. And then yeah, we have the Four of Swords. So again, give yourself that time, that space, that grace, to be present with these emotions, those emotions. Really sit on them, meditate on them, contemplate with them, process it internally or however works best for you. I know some people are more like external processors, so definitely do that as well. Whatever works for you, but give it the time and the space, and then you have to let it go. See how she's really holding on to the sword close to her chest here, and she's not just letting it be free. It's like you have to let it be free like butterflies is what I'm getting. I'm almost seeing the like ending scene in The Corpse Bride. Sorry if you have not seen it, I am spoiling it right now. But it's like she lets go of this attachment that like of what happened to her, and then the need to be married or with somebody. She lets go of that attachment to this dude and to her trauma and shit, and she turns into a whole fucking flock of butterflies. So be like that. Let anything that you're attached to and that you're having a heart that's like weighing you down and keeping you in grief, let that go, right? And that's just such a beautiful moment in the movie, if you know anything about it, where she lets go of the grief and the sadness and the sorrow behind everything, and then it just ends up being freedom. So again, allow yourself that grace to have that freedom and that release and that letting go of attachment in your life, because it will bring a lot of ease into you, and it will help bring around even more abundance that you want and you're dreaming of, if you just let it go and stop caring about how and when and why and where it happens, right? So yeah, I'm gonna leave it there for this reading. I sincerely hope that you guys enjoyed. I will be hopping on over to my Patreon page, so the link below, to do the Patreon extended reading with the oracle cards, just to look into the last little nuggets of the energy we have for today. So if you're interested, definitely follow me over there. But other than that, thank you so much for being here, guys. I really appreciate your presence and your support here on this platform. I hope you guys all have a wonderful rest of your day, night, morning, evening, afternoon, whenever you're getting here. I'm sending you so much light and luck and abundance and all the good things with whatever situation you're in. I hope that this resonated and provided some much needed guidance that you may have been seeking. And yeah, I don't know, my buddy, Oyuk, and I will see you all real soon. All right, guys. And again, please do not forget to keep the Ukraine and everybody there, and even the general everyday citizens of Russia, in your thoughts and prayers, because this is just, it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. So yeah, just keep putting the good energy out there. It will be felt and it will make a difference. All right. So thank you so much for being here. Have a wonderful rest of your day, night. See you soon. Goodbye, everybody.